Man, before we even start the video, bro, I already know y'all gonna say this. Yes, I know the quality is terrible. As of right now, I'm in the process of changing PCs, whatever. So in the future, it's not gonna be like that. But for right now, that's just how it is. But anyway, yo, man, what's going on, y'all boys? You already know it's ztdnzun went back here with another video. And today, man, today we're going to be going over high school hoop updates for season 3. Now, at the time of recording, man, I got a bunch of updates. I'm of course, we're being the test, you get all this stuff. So, anyways, I'm gonna show y'all boys what the new update is going to have, man. But before we get into the video, man, I'm gonna need y'all boys to hit the like button on the video. And I want y'all to subscribe if you are new, man, because you already know we on the road to 4K and we got to hit it, man. So anyways, y'all boys go ahead and do that. And we're going to go ahead and get into the video. Man, but before the video start, man, I just want to go ahead and give a big shout out to my boy Adriano and his friends. He wanted me to shout him out in the video, man. I told him I would. I've been saying it. He been asking like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. You feel me? So, man, shout out my boy Adreno and his friends, Durang and Wayne. I ain't gonna lie, you W, man, for putting your friends out there, my boy. Alright now, bro, so as y'all can see, man, first starting off, if y'all haven't already noticed, which I know y'all have, we got the ball spinning animation. So High School Hoops has the new emotes, and I think it's the emotes and like the visual emotes. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about. It's a whole bunch of different ones you can do. They got the laugh emote, you got a whole sign where you can put custom text on there, you got your dribble in between, the too small, sit, hands up, crossed arms, wrist flex right. You got the gritty, popcorn, up the blick, 4K, kneel, spin the ball, and of course stir the pie. So man, that's the first couple different animations, and then you have the visual animation, the pop-up animations right here. So they're pretty cool. I think this is going to be really used in the game a lot. People gonna love it. Of course, the quick chat, we've been had quick chat, but yeah, y'all boys, I'm telling you, y'all gonna enjoy this new emotes section, because I'm gonna be honest, I already have been enjoying it myself. Also, we want to go ahead and show the park off right here. Of course, it's just the lobby section of the park. It's gonna be way more, and of course, we want to give a little attention to the park and the details. You see, it gives like a little fall theme, I guess you could say. We got the cobwebs, and we got the, of course, the pumpkins in the orange color. So I think this is pretty tough just for what we got right now. And of course, you know, we got to go over to my court now. Of course, the my court is still the same. They just updated, you know, of course, the textures, and I think it looks pretty good. And for the part you didn't get to see, this is the cap breakers. Now I'm not gonna explain it right now, but y'all can see. I'm gonna explain it a little bit later on. But yeah. Now to go over some of the new animations that they have, I'm gonna just go over the couple ones that I've seen so far. So they have the new self-live animation. Now we didn't have this before, but this is what it looks like. You go up, catch it, dunk. They also have the new reverse layup animation. Now of course I know they've been had a reverse layup animation, but this one is just a little bit different. It looks a little bit better. So now you go up and you do that animation instead of the other one. So I think these couple new animations kind of tough, man. I ain't going. On top of that new animation, they also have the animation to be able to do the hop step behind the back, or it's kind of like a spin reverse layup. So I'm gonna show y'all. They got a reverse layup like that, and they also have another one where you hop step twice. And then you could do, like, you can angle it to the side. It's kind of weird to do. Sometimes it's a little hard to do, but it's something like that. And they also got new rebound animation. So if I just click space, you can obviously see my character does a different rebound animation than he used to. We used to just jump straight up like this, but now you can come up with 2 hands like you're catching like a rebound or something like that. So I thought that was pretty cool. I think there's something different, and it's definitely something that we needed. Now they also have a new block animation. Now there's 2 different block animations that I've seen so far. It's the far block like this, and then it's the regular like jump up block that we have. So I think those are going to be really nice, because they did kind of change the way blocking is, but with it being able to be your character jumping out like this, I feel like we're going to get a lot more blocks. You don't have to test it out and try it out in the park, of course, but that is something new that I've definitely noticed in the And then I'm gonna tell you boys, they also kind of nerfed the amount of times you can get blocks and snatch blocks, kind of like that, because there was a little OP back in the older version of High School Hoops. So they end up changing that a little bit, and you're not gonna get them as often, but you're still gonna be able to get them. Now they also changed the way defense works. So now you have to actually be like right up only player to be able to play defense. See, I'm kind of a little ways away from them, but you used to be able to hold defense like all the way back here. So you have to first get on them before you can even hold defense now, which is, I mess with it. I like it, but at the same time, it's just like, man, it's already hard to be able to do it on PC. You kind of have to have a controller to really be able to play like just good defense in general. With PC, you can't change the camera angles, of course. Hey, I probably already noticed now they also changed the way our banners look. So now our banners actually look really nice. It's not just the white text under your name. You got your, you got your name, your build, and you also have your, of course, your rank, your prestige, your overall. And if you go to profile or actually inventory and banners, you can choose different banners. So here are some of the new banners that are in the game. You got Tester, of course, Legend, Star, Superstar, All-Star, all of these. So eventually down the road, whenever y'all end up unlocking all this other stuff, you're going to be able to, get all these different ones. But I thought that was fire. I thought that was super tough, to being able to change your banner. Of course, I'm sure down the road they're going to have exclusive banners or rare banners that other people don't have. So yeah, they also made it to where you can now save up to 10 outfits. I'm glad that they did that, and I don't know if I actually requested it or not. I might have, or maybe it was just something that everybody wanted. But you can now save 10 outfits. Of course, I got all my mascots. So yeah, that's a W, that's a plus. And then just the super extra details that they have. As you can see under your legend, they have your prestige level, as well as when you go to players, you can see people's prestige levels and their banner. So I thought that was super tough, just being able to have that small little extra detail where you can see people's banners, and it just brings a little bit more life to the game. They also have the new codes where it can claim rewards based upon the like goal or whatever. So I don't think you're gonna end up having to do codes for likes anymore. I think they kind of like automated it or whatever. But as you can see, we got 20,000 likes right now. So once we get 21,000 likes, it'll be a new reward or whatever. So I thought that was kind of cool. Give you another thing to look forward to by getting more people on the game and stuff like that. So yeah, that's a W. Okay, so now for the actual, the new stuff that people probably waiting for when it comes to the game mode portion of the game. We got the new rooftop event. Now the rooftop event is basically kind of like the blacktop and really, I'm gonna be honest, it really is just blacktop, because I think blacktop has the same exact things on their court. It's just, of course, it's a different lobby, different things or whatever. But it's definitely just blacktop. It's definitely just blacktop. But anyways, it looks nice. Of course, you're in the rooftop building. I'm sure that y'all are gonna enjoy that, being able to see, of course, the graphics or the new stuff. That's just something that you can be able to see. The rooftop event is just the same as blacktop. You'll be playing against people. Of course, it goes towards your record, and the records in here are different, kind of like in Ante Up or whatever. But it's got the 2s, it's got the 3s, and it's got the 4s. Now why they decide to do 2s, 3s, and 4s really doesn't make sense to me. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't like the fact that we can do 4s here, because for one, nobody does 4s. But that's that's not up to me. That's just what I think. Okay, now for the event shop. Now, you can get new items from the event. Of course, whenever you upgrade or just play the game, your levels are gonna go up, and it goes all the way to level 100. So, of course, you got the Halloween beanie, you got the black pumpkin head, the ghost face, the bat orb, vampire wings, the scorch, the runoff animation, money rain animation. I think it's an intro, the dunk front flip, and then last but not least, the jetpack. Now, I'm gonna show y'all some videos of the jetpack right now. It's super tough, man. I'm not gonna lie, y'all probably gonna want to be in here to get the jetpack. I'm not sure as of now if the season pass is gonna be a little bit different, but yeah, jetpack right here is gonna definitely be something that is on y'all's wish list, and you want to go ahead and get. Now, I don't think I actually have a recording for the rooftop event, but I can show y'all some pictures or some screenshots that I have. I played it, and like I said, it's kind of cool. It's not too much different than blacktop. Of course, the shooting range is a little bit weird, but it's definitely something I can say that y'all are gonna enjoy. And of course, if you haven't already, I know a couple of y'all probably gonna be using some of the older builds, but we do have new badges: snatch artist, quick draw. We got high flyer, heavy stomp. We have we have inbound initiator, high flyer, heavy stomp, and I think those are the only other ones that weren't exactly new in the game. But we do have some new badges. If y'all have old builds, y'all might want to remake y'all builds and actually start, and break starter too. I forgot about break starter, but yeah, we have a couple new badges, so you'll definitely want to make a new build if you want to try to get more badges on your build. Alright, so for this, we're going to go to the cap breakers. Now, the cap breakers are a way to be able to upgrade your build more than what you originally should be able to upgrade your build. So let's just say you have a certain percentage of whatever. With the cap breakers, depending on what rep you are, you're going to be able to upgrade. So I think this is going to be pretty cool. It's interesting to see what people are going to be able to do. Of course, you can reset your cap breakers whenever you want to be able to get a new one. But they also have another thing talking about the prestige. Now, the prestige is basically to where you can get a certain amount of actual upgrades. So I think whenever the game is going to be officially out, it's going to be 50 for all the, just for everybody. It's going to be 50 upgrade points. So what it is as you level up, you'll get 5, 10, 15, 20. So basically you'll get 20 upgrades for, I guess, your skill points, depending on what rank you are, whether it's rookie, legend, all of those stuff. Then whenever you hit legend, you'll be able to prestige, and you'll go back to you'll go up to the next prestige, and it'll reset your rep or whatever. So you'll end up going back to rookie, and then you'll be able to use some more of your points to upgrade. And like I said, I think it's going to be 50. It may be 100. I don't know yet. I don't know what they're going to do about it, but as of right now, from what I've been hearing, it's probably going to be 50. So you're going to get a chance to be able to upgrade your build a little bit more than what you want to. You kind of make, kind of like custom build, I guess you would say, something like that. We got the part. Now, as you see with the part, of course, they updated the course. They added a little bit of, just a little bit of fall stuff, especially with the trees, and then, of course, with the bushes, the webs, and the pumpkins. So it was just something cool for the part. I'm glad that they added a bunch of, new stuff, and it's not just straight, Halloween stuff. It's just fall stuff. So I'm sure that eventually some of this stuff might end up getting outdated or taken out just as the season goes through, but for right now, that's what it's looking like for the part. So yeah, and as you also can see in the part, now I don't know if this is for every court, but I know for it's a couple courts in here, but they have the different ball colors. So if you can see the ball is purple, I don't know if it's because the court is purple or what it is, but they have different ball colors now, so that's kind of cool instead of having to play with the same ball. And as y'all can see, it's the same thing for the blacktop. I don't know why, but I actually low-key kind of like the blacktop a little bit more. I guess it's just because of the fact that it's, just, I guess, a city vibe or whatever. But yeah, they have the extra details for the pumpkins, of course, the trees, and yeah, same thing as the park. I'm gonna be so honest, I'm so happy to see the new rec center, man. I'm gonna be honest, that we got all these new of course the fall stuff, and it's looking really good, bro. So man, I'm glad that they did a little something to the rec. But this is what the rec is looking like. Of course, they got the same thing with the spider webs and the same thing. So yeah. Now, while the island is still in game, I have no clue, because I'm gonna be honest, this was probably one of the worst things I've ever seen added. The concept was cool, but nobody was finna do this. I mean, the timing, nobody cares about the timing for the game. Now here's the program. I think this one's kind of self-explanatory. It's really the same thing, but and then the anti-up. It's crazy to see how big these webs are in here, but this is what the anti-up is looking like. Just a little something extra, just something to go along with the theme. So it was cool, and I think also like the lighting of it kind of makes it look like a little autumn theme or fall theme or something like that. But yeah, last but not least, now I'm gonna be honest, this one's probably the best part as of right now for the fall theme, because I feel like they really outdid themselves with this. They literally turned the grass to where it's brownish, so it's just like this one tough, man. I'm gonna be honest, this is the best one out of all of it. It's giving more fall theme than just the holiday, like Halloween theme or anything like that. Now they also have the court streak. This is something new that I never had that I didn't realize at first, but they have the court streak. So whenever you're on a specific court, they got the fire around the court, and then they got it in the air so people can pull up on you and see. So yeah. Man, talking about comp, bro. The season pass, now I haven't actually bought it yet, but as you can see, it is superhero themed. So we got Spider-Man, Superman, Batman, and it's funny because like, it's weird. These have already been customs that people have had, so it's just like they're really just putting customs in the past. So everybody that bought the Michael Myers, I'm sorry. Like, they really did y'all wrong. I'm not even gonna front. And even the Spider-Man suit. But my bad, y'all boys. I'm sorry if they did y'all wrong, but they definitely do. People done had this already. I'm not even gonna lie. So the pass, I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 10. I ain't gonna lie. I don't really care for the pass. Yeah, I don't even know what else to say. I don't care for the pass, but the ATV is kind of cool. I've seen him, I've seen the owner play and ride on it, so I mean that's all right. But at the same time, it's just like, man, I don't know about Timber, man. About this one, I think they actually added a couple more releases to the jump shot. This is not my jump shot, by the way, but this is some of the newer ones that I seen, because I don't even remember it going to 14, so they might have updated. I might have just been slow, I don't know. All right, so and then with the build of, okay, so now with the build system, so they didn't really change a whole lot when it comes to the build stats. They might have buffed or nerfed a couple things, but it's not something that I just actually noticed a whole lot. But the one thing I did notice is the heights of the position. So this is the shooting guard and the point guard, so they have the same height. So but the small forward is a little bit taller, then the power forward is a little bit taller than the small forward, and then the center is the tallest. So that's something that was a little bit different, because back then we didn't have centers to where they were taller than power forwards, so they would be the same height. So that, I thought that was something cool, because I know for a fact it's gonna change the way, or it's gonna change the detection for the block and the perimeter defense and all of that, bro. The defense is just gonna be a little bit different. So I'm telling you, that's gonna be pretty cool whenever people start actually starting to play centers, because the stats on them are looking crazy right now. I'm not even gonna lie, man. I'm just gonna be so honest. They're looking super crazy. Alright, y'all boys, that's gonna be the season 4 full update, man. I hope y'all boys liked it. Make sure y'all hit that like, comment, and subscribe on the video, man. And I'm gonna get back to y'all boys whenever I get a new video, man. I'm gonna see y'all.